Right, let's get going. I'm gonna obviously we'll continue the chatting as I play, but I need to start making some headway on this because I only have until Thursday to finish this, and I think this is quite a long game. What I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna play for a couple of hours, then I'm gonna have some dinner, so I'll leave something on for you guys to watch. And then I'll come back and probably do another, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours or something. I'm coming to Tesco with you for... Right, what's the buttons again? Okay, I've got it. Our leader, Montserrat Breaker. Oh, look, we got, we've got old Shinji over here. How would you do it? Do what? Murder the council, kill paradise, all that. Oh. Gun. A gun. A gun? Yeah, just walk in, bullet in each head. You're messed up.
Don't test me.
You asked. Whatever. Laters. Yeah, I feel like knives gross me out, like the whole idea of someone getting stabbed. I feel like you can kind of detach a little bit if it's from a gun. We've got some secrets. What is that? Lost Pain. He escaped to the moon's dark side during the Great Betrayal. He's trying to drain the moon's power to complete his resurrection. We need to deal with him before that happens. I think I might have read that last time. Oh, Tesco's for dinner. Actually, yeah, what are you going to get for dinner? I've got, my mum is preparing spaghetti bolognese for later, so I'm not missing that. I'm sorry. Shinji, I can't tell if he freaks me out or not. He's definitely a little bit odd. Investigate scene? What is this? Guns are long-range knives. Yeah, but I'm not right next to it, usually. I can do it from afar.
Scene investigation.
Oh, Dr. Doomjazz's clinic. Vampire murder report. Confidential report about victims of vampiric attacks. Ah, that might be to do with that ghost we found, perhaps. Oh, is that all there was? This is a classified report about vampiric murders on the island.
Sure.
5 victims killed by what appeared to be a vampire. The last victim was found on the beach and was the only one to have any trace of the perpetrator's saliva on them.
The truth is revealed.
The perp was ID'd and arrested by the marshals, a citizen.
Got it.
Cause of vampirism was unknown. There you go. That's cool. I like the how the music slows down when you're paused. What is this? Looks like I can insert something into the slots on this mural. Another mystery. Is it this? Oh, no, red crest. I don't think I can put those in there. Oh, I can. Wait, holy shit. Is that like... There's a ton of them. Okay. Fair dues. I do have my secrets thing now. Enchanted Blue, a scholar of different galactic races and a connoisseur of fine food and wine. She remains imprisoned in the real world in the hidden pyramids deep within the caverns of the Sahara. I think that might have been the one I read last time. Oh yeah, because that was the lift that I came out of. Alright, let's have a wander. I read that last time. What is making noise? Oh, there's... How the fuck do you get that one?
Ha.
I guess I got to drop down. Fox, what are you getting for dinner? Or have you not decided yet? Yeah, I guess. We got no full damage, by the way. Bollocks. I would like to get that before I move on, ideally. Ah, Toby. Also the chef. Tobe, what are you planning? What culinary delight do you have in store? Is that something up there? It is not. Fuck, I don't know. Doesn't feel like I can traverse that. No, too far that time. Oh shit, that's way too far. Maybe I'll get some kind of double jump or something. Yes, give me drink. Angel Ward, a highball named after a district on one of the old islands. It was rife with unexplained crime before the Paradise Psycho unit determined the demonic cause. Flavor changes each island in line with the new whiskey blend. They really love whiskey, don't they? Who's that? Oh, we've got loads of things here. Leader Montserrat, may the silent goat always walk with you. The last time I saw Montserrat was when I was exiled 3 million days ago. Huh? Interesting. Okay. The answer is no fucking clue. Gonna be a go to big Tesco's and see dinner. Ooh, dangerous. Going to shop when you're hungry or potentially hungry is always dangerous. Ah, I'm quite hungry myself actually. The crime you committed is severe. Your actions could have ended the syndicate. You let yourself be deceived by damned harmony. The god used you to enact a plot against us, threatening our holy mission and endangering the rest of the holy cosmic pantheon. I cannot believe you, of all people, let this happen. It breaks my heart. You served us so well and for so long. Do you have anything to say? Protest. Those deceived by gods are victims, not criminals. Victims? I did not willingly embrace damned harmony. Gods deceive you by manipulating your psyche. They can only do that if they find a weakness. You should have no weakness. You were the head of the Paradise Psycho unit. You were supposed to protect us against these dangers. You failed us. Your sentence is exile. You'll be sent to the Idlelands for the rest of your eternal life. The Paradise Psycho unit will be disbanded. Goodbye, Lady Love Dies. We will never meet again. Ah, cool. We're getting some nice little story bits here. I take it you're not going to let us in, are you?
Halt! What do you want, freak?
Let me in. To see Carmelina? Is she expecting you?
Don't test me.
I hope so. She should know the investigator is on the island. Grand Marshal Kiko 14 already has the suspect in custody. The crime is solved.
I don't like this.
Let's not do this. Just take me to see Carmelina.
Whatever, freak. She waits in the throne.
Oh, we can go in. Okay. We haven't talked to Carmelina at all yet. Cool. I'm interested to see what you're going to have now. Lady Love Dies.
The investigator is here.
Architect Carmelina. Carmelina Silence, architect of the island sequences. Born to Romeo and Natasha Silence on the 4th island sequence under the sign of Blood Dancer. Her parents were skilled island architects and taught her how to weave psychic will into structure. Carmelina has since become a genius architect and will soon achieve the perfect island. Romeo Silence was seduced by the god's cosmic deceit and committed treason against the Syndicate. As part of his punishment, no member of the Silence family would ever be allowed on the council. Her mother was killed fighting to protect the council during the demonic invasion on the 9th island sequence.
Investigation freak.
Exile wasn't permanent for the investigation freak, or her little computer.
Sure.
If the Syndicate needs me, I answer.
I beg your pardon?
This is the worst crime in our history. Leader Montserrat and the entire council have been taken from us. Losing Montserrat to an act of savagery is a loss all of us in the Syndicate will struggle to overcome. Yeah, it's rather convenient that she gets a promotion from this, isn't it? Plus, she's not very nice, so yeah, we'll be snide. It worked out okay for you. You got the throne.
Believe what you want.
A temporary measure ordered by your new master. A new council will be assembled on the next island.
That's strange.
Why did Judge choose you to assume the role of leader?
Craft is its own reward.
Temporary leader. Don't forget that.
We have achieved perfection.
The law still stands. I am a servant, not a leader. The sins of my father still bind me.
I don't like this.
That's what I don't get. Your father's punishment still stands. You shouldn't be on the throne.
We have achieved perfection.
You're out of the loop. The next island will be perfect, and I'm the architect. I will see us to the new island and then step aside. Any guarantee of that?
How dare you?
Law is law. The leader cannot overturn it without unanimous council backing. The marshals work for the council, not the leader. They will ensure the law is carried out.
Craft is its own reward.
I am an artist, a craftswoman. I have no desire to manage and administrate. These concrete halls are vessels for bureaucracy, not art.
What?
I hope you can close this incident quickly. This island wants to die. Perfect 25 is coming. The murderer is in custody. Yeah, alleged.
Crime is repulsive.
Alleged murderer.
Do your job.
Do not ignore the evidence to find a truth that isn't there. I'm here to hunt the truths that haunt this island, no matter which truth you may cling to.
Believe what you want. Can I help you with anything?
The dog just made a growling face at us there. Investigator, can I help you with anything? Let's see. Your suspicions.
Crime cannot hide.
Can you think of anyone that would want to strike against the council?
It is cowardly to insinuate, investigator.
Asking such a thing is dreadful, investigator. The prime suspect is behind bars and needs to be executed.
This is nonsense.
All of us are loyal members of the Syndicate. I can't think of anyone that would commit a crime like this. No suspicions?
That's weird.
You have no reason to suspect anyone in the Syndicate at all.
We have achieved perfection.
Why would I? Perfect 25 is coming and we're on the verge of a new era.
Craft is its own reward.
The future was bright for the Syndicate before last night happened. Alright, knowledge of last night? Architect, what do you know about the crime last night? Only what we were told by the Grand Marshal in the crisis meeting.
Do your job.
Henry broke free and murdered the council. Why would a citizen have enough motive and the ability to kill the council, breaching all of the holy seals?
What?
That's not for me to question. I'm surprised there's any question at all.
Ooh, the investigator.
So you believe he did it?
Do your job.
Of course, and so should you. You're a disgrace. Finish this quickly and maybe the next council will look favourably on you. She seems pretty sus so far. It's the fucking dog. The dog is the mastermind. He just bleps out his tongue a little bit to look like he's not all there. Let's see. What about your motive? Do you feel you aren't being rewarded for your hard work, Architect?
What?
What do you mean by that?
The investigator is here.
I've heard that there is a suspicion that you feel aggrieved by all your hard work building the islands not being rewarded with a seat on the council.
Craft is its own reward.
I do not require a reward for my craft. Craft is its own reward.
How dare you?
Are you trying to build a motive for me?
I was born to investigate.
That's my job. You're going down the wrong path. Titles and power aren't my desires. What can you tell me about your self-imposed isolation 25 years ago?
Do your job.
I have no idea why something I did 25 years ago is any of your concern.
That's strange.
What were you doing? You said it was for a project, but no one has ever seen what came of it. What I choose to do is nothing you need to concern yourself with. What about her alibi?
Where?
Where were you last night?
We have achieved perfection.
Visiting Witness. His role is to oversee the end of an island. The last moments are best enjoyed with an old friend. Do you often visit Witness? Not in recent times. Our paths diverged. Let's press her.
That's strange.
Then why last night? For so long he has been integral to my art. Every island has failed and he has borne witness to the end of each one. This may be the last time an island ends. If Island 25 is perfect, there'll be no more endings to watch.
Craft is its own reward.
I wanted to say goodbye to old art.
Sure.
What time did you arrive? About 9 PM? The logs on his apartment should be able to confirm that.
Sure.
I'll make sure I check them.
Investigate.
I'll save you a question as well. I left when Judge summoned us for a crisis meeting sometime after midnight. Okay. She got a lot of motives though, hasn't she? Right, this might not go anywhere. Other people's motives. Did you see Yuri last night?
This is nonsense.
He is my secretary investigator. It'd be strange were I not to see him. Ah, okay. It is gonna go somewhere. So that was before you went to Witness's apartment? Yes, we concluded our business for the day and he left to deal with the ferry woman from the celebratory gardens. Okay. So Yuri's got an alibi. K-Hex. I don't think we have any idea still who's killed. I don't even know if it's K-Hex. I'm calling it K-Hex though. What do you know about K-Hex's disappearance? It's a mystery. I do hope nothing bad has happened to him. We always enjoyed talking. When did you last see him? A couple of weeks ago. My schedule became hectic as we closed down the island. Akiko? Did you see the Grand Marshal last night?
We have achieved perfection.
While I was with Witness, he got a call from Akiko. You should ask him about it. Crimson? Did you see Crimson last night?
Craft is its own reward.
I didn't see Miss Acid last night. She was probably in her little den. Go and speak to her. Doomjazz? Did you see the doctor last night?
We have achieved perfection.
I didn't. At the crisis meeting, he said he was in his clinic. All right, Henry. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements last night?
I have no idea what you're talking
Surely you've spoken to the Grand Master, Grand Marshal about what he did. I have. What do you know about the escape last night? You should speak to the Grand Marshal investigator. She was there and has a report waiting for you. Yeah, so most of these guys won't talk about any of that, probably because they don't know anything. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago? I'm not sure what help I can be. Henry was possessed and allowed demons onto our precious island. My hard work was destroyed. The dead zone is a reminder of his crime. Alright. We haven't been to the dead zone yet, as far as I'm aware. Can I ask you something, Architect? What's your dog's name? Platinum? When did you get him?
Craft is its own reward.
This island, a few years ago. During an abduction operation, a stray followed the marshals back. Question. Have you enjoyed having him?
I beg your
Of course. What a strange question. Can I pet him? If you must. Who's a good boy? Are you a good boy? Can you help me sniff out the murderer?
Can I help you with anything?
Okay. May the silent goat walk with you, and may you reach the moon. Okay, I think we've only got a couple of people we haven't actually spoken to yet. As far as I'm aware. Just have a bit of a mooch around, see if we can find some more collectibles. Now, I spot Shinji. What's up with the birds on this island?
Paradise feels wrong.
The island is waiting to die. Our reality is broken. And that makes the birds fly backwards. That's messed up. Can't say I'm a fan.
That's strange.
A fan of what? This whole pocket of reality you've got going on.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Thanks for your input. Always a pleasure. I'm not exactly sure why they decided to censor his... censor his balls. Clearly, that's... yeah, fine. But censoring his middle finger? Ah, interesting. Another scene to investigate. Yeah, look, loads of these are up here, but I don't see how I can get to that apart from jumping from the top. I might have... maybe there's got to be like a double jump or something, right? We got Syndicate Library. Chronicle of Silent Goat. A tome detailing the first god to speak to us, Silent Goat. Known as the Holy Catalyst or the First. During the Great Betrayal, he was captured outside Mahoda Ending in India and tortured in the Crystal Caves. He gifted the Syndicate his dying power, allowing us to start the island sequences. The Verses of Crying Grudge. A handwritten book about Crying Grudge. The god was captured by the Persian army during the Great Betrayal. The near-dead god was paraded around the country, displayed above the palace in Shushatra Zero. The tears of the god fertilized the ground and the city became a sea of lilies. Syndicate rescued Crying Grudge and burns the city to the ground. The weakened god slumbers in a holy pyramid on each island, slowly regaining his strength. Ah, so we've found that pyramid. Library Vault Records. This terminal shows the records of who accessed the library vault. The vault includes rare or forbidden books, mostly from before the Great Betrayal in our prehistory or from dreadful cultures on terrifying planets. The most dangerous books in here are grimoires on demonology. The harrowing tome dressed in red is a particularly dangerous and forbidden text. According to the records, a number of people accessed the vault over the course of the island, but the name that stands out is Yuri Knight. What was he doing in the vault? He accessed it several times, but mostly about 10 years ago. So Yuri is the cause of Henry's demonic possession, potentially? The Syndicate Library. All of history recorded, especially the parts struck from the history of the real world. Ah, it's like One Piece. It's the 100 years that were destroyed. The records were destroyed. Henry's possession a decade ago is worth looking into. It's not unusual for a citizen to try communing with the gods, but if someone wanted a scapegoat, there are books in here that would help. The restricted vault contains ancient texts, forbidden grimoires, and harrowing cosmic secrets.
The investigator is here.
Some of those forbidden grimoires deal in demonology, performing rituals and summonings. All the good stuff for a curious mind looking to break the law. Library records show that Yuri accessed the vault multiple times. Accessed the restricted vault multiple times over the years. None of the dates Yuri accessed the restricted vault stand out, except for a cluster of visits a decade ago. Henry caused the demonic invasion a decade ago by performing an illegal ritual. Did he get that ritual from one of those tomes? Henry said that a stranger gave him books on demonology. Is that a coincidence, or was Yuri up to no good? Interesting. So currently it's only Yuri that is is linked to that demonic possession. All right, let's see. I might see if I can pop up to the top here. Oh wait, was there something there? I think it's above me. The goddess blood dancer. She gifted technology to many races and is an astral engineer without equal. She has no interest in ethics, and her experiments have caused genocides across entire planets. A nice lady. Did I look at that one? I want to cry floods of unending tears, painted by Lydia Daybreak. Yeah, I did that one. All right, let's go upstairs and see what's up here. If anything. Plaque says the blue goat brings fruit. I've not found any of the blue plaques yet. Yes, there's loads of bits you can drop off here. Ah. That's probably it, isn't it? Oh, look, I see Shinji as well. Killed two birds with one stone. It's the Paradise Killer, the investigation thriller.
What the hell?
What are you doing, Shinji? Just rhyming, flowing, spitting fire off the top. Can you give me some space? I'm working on something here. Mad bastards. I thought I botched that.
Key item obtained.
Okay, that's cool. Where am I in relation to everything else? I think that's where I just was, wasn't it? Yeah, I can't see anything there. The birds aren't flying backwards there. Oh, maybe I can jump across there. Ah, fuck. All right. I think some of these I might have to do in my own time, potentially. So that looks like a right ball ache. Lovely.
Those crystals obtained.
Surprisingly, there's nothing else actually up here, really. Look at that. How the fuck do you get to that? Suppose I can do this while I'm here.
Key item obtained.
There's a lot of these red ones dotted about. Yeah, that one. There's got to be a... Oh, wait, hang on. No. I mean, this one as well, actually. Like, how do you... Oh, my God. Let me jump over, please. Moonlight Petal, a goddess that's an expert in terraforming, built a labyrinth in a dead star. During the Great Betrayal, she was killed in her endless city in Siberia. Her corpse is buried deep within the Russian catacombs and guarded by custodians. Right, I need to do all of these while I find them. This is a Chivo for them. Damned Harmony carving. Carving about the gods' damned harmony. Escaped to the cosmos as his mountain fortress was besieged in Bosnia. The alabaster citadel was demolished around him as he finished the ritual to escape. He drifted for millennia before latching onto a comet at the outer reaches of our solar system. He drifted again, missing the formation of the Syndicate until the comet drifted closer to Earth. He learned of the Syndicate and deceived Lady Love Dies. Island Sequence 1. Our Blessed Island plan was formed. Ezekiel forms the council to lead us into new island sequences. Getting all of the history.
Relic obtained.
Second island sequence. A dreadful time. We learn of the demons in the stars and they come for us. So many little bits we can go to. Let's have a look around this garden first. Can we do anything with these? No.
Blood crystal obtained.
They give you a hell of a lot of blood crystals. A fissure in an obscure galaxy inhabited by a race of psychic lizard people. It's the royal family.
Key item obtained.
I always loved that conspiracy theory. Absolute nutters. Okay, so that's how you get up to that roof.
Key item obtained.
That one I guess I can just run jump over. Oh. There you go, that's better.
Key item obtained.
Hang on. Let me out! It's not the best jumping in this. Missing pyramids. Damn, there's still doors we can't get into. I think the pyramids one... I think it's the only one I'm missing now. Ah, footbath.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
An oasis in this tropical heat. Right, what are we going to get from this one? The water in paradise is good. My feet feel lighter. Must be the mountain water.
That's strange.
Hey, do I feel a lot lighter on my feet? This is strange. Feels like I could double jump. Hop right over these walls.
Jump unlocked.
Yes!
Oh.
These islands are weird. Okay. Love it. Love a double jump. That definitely makes things a lot easier. Do you reckon I can get that one now? Ah, the trees are not solid. Not quite. But I might be able to drop down properly now. Panda, how you doing? And Tobe as well. Hi from Big Tesco. Ah, Big Tesco. This is, we truly are living in the future when you can hear me narrating this weird bullshit while also going to Big Tesco. Oh, Christ, that was close. Right. Yeah, the angle of this jump is going to be weird. Oh, hang on. Ah, bollocks! I was on it. I overcorrected. How have you been, Panda? It's that way round, isn't it? Let's try that again. Ah, I did it again. I'm determined to get this. I'm good. I've got this week off because there's rail strikes, so I'm taking the opportunity to stream a little bit more. Just 'cause when I'm at work, I can't. If I do that, do the double jump there. There you go.
Key item obtained.
Where's that wall again? I need to see how many there are left. There it is. Oh shit, there's still... What's that? Like 4 left to get? We both have an AirPod in on Big... hang on, an AirPod in Big Tesco. There you go. My brain hurt from that. Yes, Big Tesco. Still some bits in here to find.
Blood crystal obtained.
Took me a moment to hear there's rail strikes. At first, I thought Tom said because Israel strikes. No. No, no, no. No, it's always rail strikes for me, I'm afraid. Oh, what is this? Is that a fucking eyeball? It's looking at me. Ah, this one I can mess around with.
Nightmare computer.
These nightmare computers can log activity in an area. They're normally set up so you as pass through a door or access the system.
Sure.
If I can use Starlight to help me gain access, then I might be able to get some evidence. Alright, Starlight, let's get to work. Now, this one's a relatively complicated one. That one. It's one down. Ah, so this is where it's going to get a bit more complicated, isn't it? Oh wait, no, sorry. I thought you were having to mix them up there. We just got to make our skeleton friend here. And then a normal goat again. I think. And then a goat with big horns. Is that one? Is it that one? No. That one.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
There you go.
Got it.
I tried. These are the logs of who entered and exited the Syndicate HQ last night. There's only one route to the council building, and it involves going through the Syndicate HQ. If Henry did escape and kill the council, he'd have come through here. Let's see.
Connecting.
The investigator is here.
Architect Carmelina left the HQ early through this gate. So did Yuri. Doom Jazz didn't leave his clinic.
Analyzing.
What the hell?
Henry hasn't been logged coming through this gate. This is the only way he'd get to the council building by himself. Is there another route he could have taken from his cell? We've got Doom Jazz's broken back door. That sounds dodgy. Yeah, I don't know if there's a way we can find out. Can we find out when that was broken? Does it actually say? Hasn't logged entries and exits for some time, including last night. Yeah, Yeah, that's a bit sus, isn't it? Happy birthday, sexual flange monster. Thank you, Thomas. How you doing, man? Even though it's not my birthday, but thank you. Doom Jazz's... Yeah, we don't want to talk about Doom Jazz's prolapse. No. No, thank you. Oh, there's another door there. Or another thing we can investigate. How do we get into that, though? There's no visible way inside. Thomas, how are you? The god Crying Grudge, the only god that we managed to rescue after the Great Betrayal. He's on the island somewhere. Huh? I've got to remember that I can double jump. Damn. Fuck's sake. Nothing says hello like a prolapsed arsehole. My chat. Oh, that's how we're going to get into it, isn't it? What's this building over here? Let's unlock it.
Fast travel unlocked.
Yeah, I'm alright, Tom. All good here, man. I'm off this week, so I'm just taking the time to stream a little bit more. Look to Crimson Acid. She's been blessed. So can you. Devotion is rewarded. Work hard and pray hard. We've got another guard.
Halt! This is a restricted area.
What do you want, freak? Let's question Akiko's alibi. Did you see Akiko on the night of the murder? Yes, she returned here after Henry escaped. Got a way to prove that? Our word is all you need.
Paradise feels...
Hard to believe the word of the Grand Marshal's loyal troops. What do you want, freak? I have authority.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I have authority from Judge. You need direct permission from Grand Marshal Akiko 14 to enter.
I have a bad feeling about
She doesn't
this.
have jurisdiction. Judge does. I'm investigating at their behest. Now let me in.
Step back before I make you step back.
You're threatening the investigator? This is a military facility. I'm not obliged to let you in.
I only take orders from the Grand Marshal.
Got it.
She isn't in charge here. The Grand Marshal runs the marshals. I am a... Wait, I'm a marshal. Sorry, I don't know why that was so hard to fucking read. This isn't getting me anywhere. Are you authorized to answer questions? No, I'm under orders to direct you to the Grand Marshal. Fantastic. See if we can get the phone records. I want Akiko's phone records for last night. They are classified.
Crime cannot hide.
I'm the investigator. Grand Marshal Akiko is our leader, not you. Right, so these guys will absolutely not help us. I mean, I get the same amount of time off as anyone else does, Tom. It's just I tend to, over Christmas, I don't use any of it. So I around this sort of time of year, I have a lot to use normally. Yeah, I don't know if we can actually get in here or not. Barracks are sealed unless you're a marshal. What are you playing at the mo, Tom? Oh, there's another box over there.
Blood crystal obtained.
Give me the blood crystals. still got that big, like, complex to explore soon.
Blood crystal
I was
obtained.
going to say, there's got to be some goodies around here, right? Look how many collectibles there are. That makes my heart hurt a little bit.
Blood crystal obtained.
Oh, I know where I am now. That double jump definitely helps things. Actually, no, I don't know if I have been here or not. Oh, no, yeah, I have. Yeah, no, I definitely have. Why are you doing this for these people? They locked you up for something that really wasn't your fault.
I was born to investigate.
I'm an investigator. I investigate. Even if it's for a bunch of psychos that wish you weren't on the island.
I'm glad to be back.
A job's a job. I guess. I jump back over there. Oh, Christ, that was tough. That was very close. Mr. Bronze, long time no see. How are you? Are you playing Destiny 2? Platted Harry Potter, waiting for a new thing to play. You're going to get Resi 4 remake, Tom. Playing the Yakuza series through from the start for a third time, you mad bastard. It's not like they're the shortest games, is it? Nah, I mean, they are great. I will love them forever. I'm not sure if there's anything else up here. Lurk here quite often. Sorry about that. Do not worry. I know it's one of those kind of generic things to say, but it's lurking is very helpful as far as pushing numbers up. So if you're happy to do it, you know, you're still spending time here, so that's all I can ask for, really. I lurk in tons of channels. I don't always have a lot to say or contribute to a stream, but I always enjoy sitting and watching them. All right, I think this is. I think that's clear up here for the most part. Oh no, I opened that one. Alright, where else can I go here? Oh! One hidden in plain sight. It's surprisingly not too long if you skip the cutscenes. I suppose, yeah, if you just beeline the story, they're only about, well, only about what, like 20 or 30 hours? I suppose if you've done all of the side quests once, you don't really need to do them again, do you? Next big one's FF16 for you. Okay. I lurk in Sound Shower Budgie Smugglers. The Sound Shower OnlyFans is a secret, I'll have you know. Nothing but feet pictures. Oh, wait. I think this is... Was this where we started from? Yeah, it is. Yeah, so we started here, I believe. So that's where we need to go to go to trial. All right, so I won't go that way. I've been up the top already. Just kind of trying to skirt around the edges here and try and find all the bits that I missed as best I can. Oh wait, did we look at this? Silent Goats, the first god humanity had contact with, gifted his power to the Syndicate while he was being tortured during the Great Betrayal. His gift allowed us to create the island sequences. We've read that, but not that one specifically.
Relic obtained.
Fantastic crystallized tear necklace. Rare and highly prized. Sometimes people inflict misery on others in an attempt to pan for them. Another save point.
Our channel unlocked.
Might as well save. Fucking love a crusty hobbit foot, preferably dripping in Robertson's black gum squash. Fuck's sake. Someone's definitely got a kink for that online.
Game saved.
$50 for 4K slow-mo video stepping into a cake. Again, you joke about it. Someone would fucking pay that.
You're like in the pain.
Perhaps not with my feet, but with feet in general. Oh, okay, this is connected again as well. Don't know if we've solved this ghost's case here. Have you found my stone? No. Near the benches in the part between the citizen and syndicate apartments. I haven't really properly looked through there yet, so... Let's go and catch up with Yuri, see if we can garner any more information.
Yuri Knight.
Oh, we can catch up with him as well, hang out. Got time to chat, Yuri?
You don't know me.
What now? You seem to be ambitious. Is that a statement or a question?
Don't test me.
Why are you like this? Like what? Don't be arrogant, Yuri. You know what.
Don't make me laugh.
I just want people to use language correctly when addressing their betters. Betters?
What business is it of yours?
I am now secretary to the leader of the syndicate. Temporary leader. Maybe. It certainly makes me have a higher station than an exiled freak.
I don't like this.
Titles don't make you a better person.
Don't be snide with me.
The lower class often use that argument. If that were the case, why am I in a position of power and respect and you're not?
Got it.
Respect is something you earn. Power isn't always a positive quality.
You got nothing on me.
Platitudes of the jealous.
Sure.
Maybe life isn't about status and acquiring power. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Goodbye, freak. Goodbye, Yuri. Man, this guy's a dickhead. Alright. So, Henry's demonic possession. How come you have this record of you looking for these demonology books? Have you ever visited the library vaults? From time to time. It seems like we're not going to get answers out of him if we poke at him, so maybe we'll be a bit more professional here. For work or personal use?
Pathetic.
What does it matter? I'm chasing some leads. That vault contains forbidden text about demonology. A demon is purported to have possessed a citizen and murdered the council.
Don't be snide with me.
It also contains other books. I am the architect's secretary. She occasionally requires records and texts for her work. So you didn't take books on demonology.
What business is it of yours?
Do the words demonology and architecture sound the same to you, freak? But we literally have records of you doing it. Did you see the architect last night?
Pathetic.
I saw the architect before I started my duties with the ferry woman. You should ask her about the time of the murder, though. I was here. Did you see Crimson last night?
Pathetic.
I knew she was ready for pickup, but I left her until the end. She hates it here, and I had the power to make her wait a little longer. So I did. Did you see the doctor last night? He said he was in his clinic. Ask him, not me. Yeah, this guy definitely seems a bit sus, doesn't he? Him and Carmelina.
Ha.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we must have most of the how do I check actually? Most of the drinks and stuff. Right, I don't believe I think I got distracted down here, so I think I need to look across here now. It's very easy to get distracted in this game. Parasol. A light floral drink marketed at women but very popular with men. I hear some shinies. Aromatic mushroom obtained. Mushrooms go all over the island and a prize for their variety of flavors. I'm not a massive fan of mushrooms, you know. I don't mind when they're mixed in with other stuff, but they don't really... I don't find they add anything to the taste. But then I am absolutely useless when it comes to food, so just ignore me. Feel like I could talk to you all day, Love Dies. What's on your mind? Everything. Nothing. You know how it is. Feeling quite relaxed.
Got it.
You're the only one on this island that is. That's why you're in this situation. Too many people that take things too seriously. They don't think about others, just their own advancement. That isn't how a perfect society runs.
That's strange.
Do you come from a perfect society? You don't get this attitude and charming personality unless you come from a place where everyone in the government is looking to scapegoat you for their own cruelty and fuck-ups.
Oh.
You personally? Of course not me personally. The lower classes. No time to chat. Things to do.
What the hell?
But I thought you said... Oh dear. Walking around Big Tesco and having your old manager call you a freak in your ear is so disorientating. It's not directed at you, Fox. Oh, another nightmare computer we can
Nightmare computer.
we can mess around with. How's the shop going? It's the little ones, isn't it? Where's the... Oh, there it is. Cosmos. So just big moon. Actually, it's medium-sized moon. And then... That'd be half, wouldn't it?
Nightmare computer unlocked.
There you go.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
These are the logs of who entered and exited the building last night. Let's see.
Analyzing.
You mean I'm not the main character? What, in this? Which character would you want to be in this? From what you've seen so far? You got Bizza. I'm assuming that's pizza? Or is it a big pizza? Like, Biza. 5:34, witness enters. 8:58, Carmelina arrives and witness buzzes her in. Okay, so that works then. 23:58, God's Justice Marshals arrive and secure the building. The Marshals secured the building? Is that just after it happened or was it just before? 12:18, witness and Carmelina exit. 3:31, witness returns. These logs are sealed by the nightmare computer. They can't have been tampered with. Witness and Carmelina have alibis. Right. Can we actually go up? We can. Big pizza. Oh, there's so much shit to collect. I love it and hate it at the same time.
Those crystals obtained.
The double jump definitely helps things out a little bit. Let's go up in this lift, see where it takes us. Actually, wait, what's this? Save.
Fast travel unlocked. Game saved.
Mr. Bronze, what is your favourite Yakuza game, just out of interest?
Items obtained.
Just while I see that.
Blood crystal obtained.
This music is so good, dude. Is this where Witness is going to be? Polite luxury chocolates. Send a gift given to the host when syndicate members visit each other. Chocolates. There's Witness. Well-loved secateurs. Craftsperson's tools are a thing of beauty. The grip has been worn into the perfect fit for the user's hands over years of use.
Blood crystal obtained.
Let's investigate this scene first before we go and talk to them.
Scene investigation.
Crying Grudge. A statue of the prophet Crying Grudge. The god endlessly weeps at the visions of the future he cannot unsee. Plants collection. Witness collects and breeds rare plants. Sometimes he gives them as gifts and then hounds you to take proper care of the most fragile plants on the planet. Witness to the End's phone. Witness's phone. I can take this to a comms tower and verify its location. Nice. Silent Goat, the Holy Catalyst, and Relics. Relics from Persia from before the Great Betrayal. These are early depictions of gods and demons. Do we actually get the phone? We do. Found Witness's phone in his apartment. If I need to, I can pull some records from that. It should let me backtrace Akiko's position when she made the call. I need to find a comms tower. I think we've actually found the comms tower. We just couldn't access it because of the we didn't have the correct nightmare computer stuff. All right, let's talk to Witness then.
Witness to the end.
Under the gaze of the gods.
Under the gaze of the gods, the so-called investigation freak returns to the island sequences.
Witness to the end.
Overseer of each dying paradise. Born in the Chaos Palace in northern Iran in AD 981 under the sign of Destroyed Eden. As a child, Witness was enslaved under the banner of Crying Grudge and put to work building the perpetually growing Chaos Palace in North Persia. During the Great Betrayal, Witness refused to budge in his devotion, fleeing to hide within the impossible labyrinth of the Chaos Palace. Ezekiel found Witness and urged him to follow him. They became close. Witness was still a young man and Ezekiel older and wiser. Witness looked up to him as a father figure after being taken from his own father at a young age. Witness holds a great deal of responsibility overseeing the end of an island. He ensures every failure is perfect. He collects and breeds rare plants in his penthouse. Good to see you again, Witness. Apologies for Starlight. I do remember you.
Of the holy masters.
How long has it been since you last did work for our holy masters?
The end times are looming.
Time moves so strangely here. We are grains of sand that drift in the astral wake of the heavenly titans.
The gods are displeased.
Especially after last night, the island is ready to end. The time flow is broken. The gods are displeased.
The end times are looming.
We are supposed to be their loyal servants, our only purpose to resurrect them. Now we squabble and scheme. Our holy work brought to a screeching halt by murder.
The end times are looming.
The end times are looming. So many have strayed from the path. This must be a sign from the gods. I don't know if we want to be heretical to him. I feel like he might shut down. Let's go for this.
I'm glad to be back.
I'm here to do the work of the gods.
Lady Love dies.
I can see it in you, loved eyes. The fire of holiness. I live in fear of the rage of the cosmic deities. Maybe you can quell their anger.
That's strange.
What's with the holy proclamations? This isn't your usual style. Far too much has happened in your absence. Truths have become more mutable. Our masters are not being served. The syndicate has lost its way. I have not strayed from the path.
The gods are radiant.
Too many of us have forgotten what it means to serve our masters. I fear last night was one of our punishments.
Other gods work in esoteric ways.
Oh, I just realised. Oh no, that's cool. Sorry, I thought I'd forgotten something there. Well, maybe it was a divine reminder. Our gods work in esoteric ways.
The gods are displeased.
Are you here to punish the wicked monster that committed this atrocity?
The gods are watching us.
The sinner that allowed demons onto the island? Will he burn in the fire of justice? How are you feeling about losing your jurisdiction?
Blasphemy!
Judge has no right. It just proves how far this island has fallen. A holy man should be allowed to do his holy work.
Investigator.
How can I assist you with your holy work? Let's hang out first. Want to chat, witness? I must warn you that I am not one for long conversations.
The gods are watching us.
The gods are watching us. Do you think they are happy with what they see?
That's strange.
What's with the zealot thing you've got going on?
The gods are radiant.
The gods are radiant and this island does not bask in the light. I came to realize this and now I live only to serve them.
Other holy masters.
Please tell me you also devote yourselves to the holy masters. I read that the catching up bit, it doesn't really make any difference what you say to him. I'm a servant of the gods, but I have a job to do.
What?
Everything is secondary to our holy work.
Don't test me.
The recent bloodbath says otherwise.
The gods are watching us.
Please join me in a prayer.
The gods are displeased.
He journeyed across the stars. He came to us and gifted so much. He was the first, the holy catalyst. Man's dark age was scorched by the fire of devotion. In the face of sin and heresy, I sing for Silent Goat. He heard us in the crystal caves. He will hear us again. The first, the holy catalyst, Silent Goat. May we always walk with you. Another time. Maybe another time, witness. I pray that you do not fall into sin. Right, let's get our case files out here then.
Crime cannot hide.
Do you believe Henry is responsible?
Under the gaze of the gods.
All I can do is trust in the gods and have faith that what happened was part of their divine will.
I don't like this.
But do you believe Henry did it?
The gods are watching us.
It is not for me to question the gods. It's not very helpful.
The truth remains obscured.
Witness, do you think anyone has a motive for killing the council?
This island is full of sinners.
Our holy mission has been left unattended for too long. Any number of the sinners here could have done it.
The gods are displeased.
Perhaps it was an act of the gods? Heavenly anger leads to heavenly smiting. This guy's called Witness to the End, Tron. Yeah, sinners? Tell me about these sinners.
Surely this is a joke.
The island crawls with them. They pay lip service to the gods, but don't follow our sacred mission.
The end times are long.
The island sequences have degenerated. They used to be righteous, now I despair.
I have a bad feeling about this.
What about the accused? Henry is a citizen, not a syndicate member. Citizens are sinners too. They do not pray hard enough. The syndicate do not compel them to pray hard enough.
Surely this is a joke.
The citizens grow restless, insubordinate. Dissent spreads. This one let demons onto the island. Why stop there? That's a good story. Too good. Someone wants to pin this on a citizen. We're too ready to... and we're too ready to accept it.
Other gods work in esoteric
We cannot
ways.
conceive the esoteric ways the gods work. Another easy story.
Surely this is a joke.
You're questioning the gods? Higher powers rarely provide the answers we need. Yeah, what about your motive, mate? Do you have motive for killing the council?
I am still bathed in the glory of the gods.
I am a humble servant striving to live on the righteous path. Murdering the council is not on that path.
Sure.
Am I taking your word for that?
What?
What reason would I have to kill the council? How does that benefit our holy mission? Who determines the path?
Other holy masters.
The gods, of course. Did the gods want you to kill the council?
Of course not.
Don't be ridiculous. He's a bit of a religious zealot, isn't he?
Why?
Why were you butting heads with Montserrat so much?
What?
What does that have to do with anything?
I need to investigate this.
I need to know why someone was clashing with a murder victim.
This island is full of sinners.
Our leader was not following the holy mission. His focus was on the island sequences and not the gods. Let's pander to him, shall we? Sounds like he was straying from the path.
The gods are aliens.
Yes, I'm glad you understand. Our first priority is to prostrate ourselves before the gods, not build ourselves a nice home.
The gods are displeased.
If our islands fail, then that is the will of the gods. If we trust in them, we will be saved.
I don't like this.
Did that make you angry enough to kill?
Of course not.
I know you must ask these questions, but it pains me to hear you question my loyalty and faith.
Is this a fact?
You
Oh,
voted against every proposal he put forward, didn't you? That is the point of our democratic meetings. We all have a say on the direction of the syndicate. His direction veered away from our holy mission. I voiced my disagreement with it.
The investigator is here.
What kind of proposals were they?
Another sinner.
Advancement towards the so-called perfect 25. I don't care about our new home being perfect if the gods are not there to celebrate with us.
Of course not.
Look out to the ocean of madness. So many pyramids sit empty.
The gods are watching us.
24 island sequences and we only have one pyramid resident. We are capable of so much more.
Why?
Why haven't we done more?
Blasphemy!
Montserrat had other plans. Grand resurrections could wait until the island sequences were solved.
The gods are displeased.
What is the what is the point of perfect 25 if the gods remain in pain? I wanted to remind Montserrat of the syndicate's purpose, so I voted against everything he and the rest of the council put forward.
Crime is repulsive.
Did you remind him with a knife by any chance? Absolutely not. Yeah, what are these private calls then?
Why?
Why have you started taking calls in private?
What?
Why is this anyone's business? Are you hiding something? Plotting something?
Of course not.
Don't be ridiculous. Alright.
Where?
Where were you last night?
Investigator.
I spent the night here in my apartment. Yeah, let's see if... We know it's... He was with... I forget her name now. I've forgotten all the characters' names. The planner lady. Let's clarify.
Ah,
By yourself? The architect came to visit me, a rare social call. She was with me at the time of the killings. We left when we were summoned to the crisis meeting. So that matches what she said. It's not romance. Let's just question it.
why?
Why did she come to visit you?
What?
It was unusual. She wanted to spend the last minutes of this withering island with me. It has been quite an age since we spent time together socially. Her behavior? Was there anything odd about her behavior?
The gods are watching us.
We had a pleasant time. We shared some wine I'd been saving and prepared to say goodbye to paradise.
I need to investigate this.
And you two were in each other's company all evening?
Investigator.
I stepped out onto my balcony to take a phone call from Grand Marshal Akiko. It was fleeting. No more than 5 minutes.
What time?
What time was this call? Shortly before death visited the island. Akiko is reporting the escape of Henry.
Got it.
That matches what Akiko told me. Not long after, marshals were stationed outside the elevator to my apartment. Do you have any proof that you were both in your apartment? The nightmare computer at the entrance logs everyone that enters and exits this apartment. You can pull the records from that and check yourself. We've already done that. Why is yours the only apartment with a logging system? You can't be too careful. I take my privacy seriously. Paranoia. Got it.
Thank you.
Thank you for your cooperation. I need to have like a fucking RoboCop sound effect for that.
Got it.
I checked your building logs. Your story checks out.
I am still bathed in the
Of
glory of
course it does. The righteous have nothing to hide.
Crime cannot hide.
Tell me about the moment the council died. I know you suffer from psychic death screams.
This island is full of sinners.
Doom Jazz can't be trusted with patient confidentiality around you. Yes, every time a person dies, I am assailed by their psychic's death scream echoing out into space. Doom Jazz prescribes me medication for it.
Ah,
Did you suffer from death scream trauma when they died? Yes, I was assailed by the psychic death screams of council. I was brought to my knees by the pain. Can we corroborate that with the architects, do you reckon? We need to have a look at the phones. Let's see about K-Hex. What do you know about K-Hex's disappearance? Nothing. He often went for periods of isolation. Sorry I can't help more, Lady Love Dies. Alright. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night? I spoke to her when she reported Henry's escape, but I didn't see her until the crisis meeting after the killer had been arrested. Akiko said she called you at the time of the murder. She did, but something is troubling me about it. I'm seeking guidance from those in the stars about how to proceed. If I say anything, it may be misconstrued. I'm a professional. You can tell me anything. Let me ponder on it. Okay. Did you see Yuri last night? He is secretary to the architect. Have you spoken to her? Was that a successful big Tesco's trip, Fox? Is you say it's pizza you got? Because you put pizza. What do you know about Henry's escape? Only what the Grand Marshal told us. Have you spoken with her? Doom Jazz told me that you asked about overcoming Henry's inhibitors.
I am still bathed in the glory of the gods.
The end of an island is endlessly fascinating. A symphony of finales all hanging in the balance.
This island is full of sinners.
Having a demonically possessed prisoner is a significant risk. I need to know everything there is to know.
don't test me.
So you weren't trying to find out how to overcome them to help Henry escape?
On the gaze of the gods.
Don't be ridiculous. How would that help our holy mission? Did you see the architect last night? Well, we know this, but we'll just do it to get it off the list.
Surely this is a joke.
I don't know what to tell you other than what I already said. She came to spend the evening with me here. If you want to know what she did before that, you need to ask her. Did you see Crimson last night? I didn't see her, Love Dies. Did you see the doctor last night? The doctor claimed to be in his clinic all night. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements last night?
Another sinner.
The monster's movements have been recorded by the Grand Marshal. And what do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago?
What?
Henry is a curse on us all. His possession 10 years ago condemned the island. There is nothing else to know. The dead zone is our reminder of his crime. So the dead zone is going to be a big place to go and visit, because it seems like a lot is surrounding that area. Right, guys, give me a minute. I'm just going to go for a quick pee break. I'll chuck some tunes on for you. Yeah, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Ah, there we go. I just found out there was a massive spider in the bathroom last night, apparently, and now I've got all the heebie-jeebies. Ooh, it's like a tarantula. Yeah, Tron, all of the characters are 2D. It's only the environments that are 3D. Yeah, so all 2D. I've got dinner in about 45 minutes, by the way, so we'll do a bit more of this, and then I'll chuck something on for you to watch, and then I'll come back and we'll do some more. perhaps reminds you of the Saturn era. I could see it kind of being a Saturn game. Like, obviously a lot simpler, but... Ultimate tea obtained. Genmaicha is the best tea. Anyone that says different is a liar or hasn't tried it. That's a straight fact. I have nothing to say in this because I don't drink tea. No horse in this race. Okay. Incredibly narrow. I don't know how the fuck she's walking on that, but yeah, nothing there. Seeing if there's any secrets up here. Looks like, it feels like this building is sideways. Yeah, I think Grandia still looks really great. I feel like that kind of the 2D sprites with the 3D environments is a good look. Rose in the Rain Residences, luxury apartments for the Syndicate. I used to live in a place like this, happily.
Those crystals obtained.
Which one? Prinny, the one that was looking down. I'm sorry. I did wonder if that was going to be the case. How are you, Prinny? Ill-fated pleading letter obtained. Mother pleads for mercy. Her son transgressed. Love between the Syndicate and citizens is expressly forbidden. Yes, we can go up there. One way I fell over the balcony. Yeah, sorry. It's like one of those times you wouldn't want to be wearing VR glasses, wouldn't it? I don't think... Oh, wait, there's something over there. I've not actually played Star Ocean, Tron.
Those crystals obtained.
I didn't realise they were... I mean, it was PS1 days, wasn't it? So I guess it's a given that was going to be similarly like 2D sprites and 3D characters. Is there any secrets nearby? Tell you what, I've got a good chunk of them. All things considered. That corridor reminds me of a potato waffle. Ah. Now I want a potato waffle. Bird's eye potato waffles. Suikoden 1 and 2, yeah. Oh, loads of little secrets.
Those crystals obtained.
I didn't get back into JRPGs until quite late in the 90s, and then I didn't manage to get a lot of them until a lot later on after that.
Those crystals obtained. Those crystals obtained.
I tend to buy a lot of them though, so I'd like to play them at some point.
Those crystals obtained.
Problem is they're so long, I don't know when I'll actually get around to playing them. We didn't get Xenogears over here. Resonant photo of a man. Sadness drips from this photo. Wonderful crystallized tears. When the moon shimmers, the right mix of intense sadness and anger may cause tears to crystallize as they fall. wait, is that another Doom computer? Somewhere up there, I think. Have I been here? I don't think I have. When I retire, yeah, I'll play all of these JRPGs with my infinite time. Water obtained. Water. Plain water. Stay hydrated. Take a nice big gulp of cold water. Do a few minutes of doing nothing but drinking water once an hour. What is wrong with you people? Just drink water. Ah, another foot bath.
I'm glad to be back.
I feel like I've got a little pep in my step now.
That's strange.
Feels like if I was in the air, I could just dash around. Have we got an air dash?
Air dash unlocked.
Oh, sick. These islands are weird. Wow, that's a strong air dash as well.
Fast travel unlocked.
You love to see it.
Game saved.
Oh yeah, they are getting remastered, aren't they?
Download in the tank.
They'll be one of those ones that I hope they do a physical release of, ideally. Dreaded Hero Apartments. Apartments named after the bloodthirsty general that slaughtered his way across ancient Britain. Not sure if I'd want to live there. I hope they do a good job of those, though. I luckily bought those before they got really, really expensive on the PS1. I think they are, Tron, yeah. As far as I remember from the trailer that they did. Shinji, where are you, mate? I can hear you. Yeah, there you are. Sometimes just feel defeated, you know?
How?
How do you pick yourself back up? On my planet, there's this musician I like. Creates music that takes me away to another place. That sounds nice. I have a musician like that too. Like that as well, sorry. Uninterested, Love Dies. This conversation is about me. Whatever, I'm going to smash some bottles or something. He's sometimes nice and at other times just a complete arsehole. That dash is going to get me into some trouble, I think.
Those crystals obtained.
Was that it? Just one crystal? Oh, there's some shit up that one. Right, Prinny, I'm going to drop. Apologies.
Those crystals obtained.
No, I mean, you don't really need to fully redo them, do you? I don't know. The problem is, like, with those kind of games, I think it's difficult to know where like, how to do them. Because like, a lot of the places just they'll just take the sprites and then smooth them out, and it doesn't look quite right, does it?
Those crystals obtained.
I think it needs to be one of those kind of things where they have like multiple modes of how it's displayed, because that's generally I think that's quite easy to do, and it would probably make most people happy doing that. You know what I like? Long walks on the beach. Something on the beach, if you know what I'm saying. I was going to say knives. I like knives. I like knife crime. Good stab. An excellent slash. You put a knife in the right hand and you can change the world. Mate, you must live in London. There's the poor taste joke for this evening. The character has strong sound shower vibes. Really? I'm insulted. Locked. Ah, okay, that's what that's for. That would look amazing today if they redraw the sprites with higher quality and more animation. I mean, in HD they probably wouldn't look too good. I think that's the problem, isn't it? Like old sprites don't tend to look great in HD, but it could be done right.
Relic obtained.
Malicious secretive cassette. Syndicate monitors all phone calls so citizens record messages for each other on cassette tapes. There we go. Let's walk down the stairs just in case I find some more secrets. Can hear one. Two.
Plus crystal obtained.
Yeah, wait, Front Mission 1 has come out, hasn't it? I think it's coming out physically soon as well, which is cool. Ugh. I think that's one of those ones where I'm not sure how good it looks in terms of the style of it compared to the old ones. The thing is, I suppose Front Mission 1 is it's a SNES game, isn't it? So that's even harder to remaster in a lot of ways, because they've turned that into a 3D game, haven't they? From what I've seen. It's a bad joke, isn't it? It's a fucking terrible joke. Knife crime is fucking horrendous, though. That kind of shit scares me. It really does. Like the idea of I was talking about it earlier actually. In context of this game, the idea of being stabbed is fucking terrifying to me. Fascinating grasshopper obtained. Some people get very obsessive about grasshoppers. Okay. Is it that bad, Prinny? Like, do you hear about it happening a lot? Or is it just one of those kind of like stereotypes now? Yeah, Tron, I think, I mean, they're doing Front Mission 2 at the moment, aren't they? And I don't know if they've got plans to do 3. But I'm sure they were both SNES games, but they're gonna. I think they've made them look a bit more like 3, from what I understand.
Relic obtained.
Questionable donation. Citizens sometimes throw coins into fountains for luck. Luck doesn't exist. Ah, gacha machine.
Relic obtained.
Lurid Crimson Acid Phone Charm. Crimson Acid Phone Charm, mostly collected by men, but she has quite a few female fans. Certain areas, yeah, but bad timing sometimes. I mean, it's not even just a London thing, is it? Unfortunately, it's just wherever there's crime. But saying that, I'd rather it be knives than guns. Let's put it that way. Alright, we've got another one of these. Silent goat carving. Carving about the first god, Silent Goat was the first god evolved man had contact with, sometimes known as the first for this reason. Captured outside the city of Mahoda Ending in India, tortured in the crystal caves, became aware of the syndicate and gifted them his power, killing himself. Ah, what is that? What's the blue one? Is that a key item? Ah, glistening stone. Small but bright stone. Looking at it makes the world around you fade away and you can hear distant memories imprinted on the stone by the wearer. This one is full of happiness. That's the one the ghost was asking me to look for. I see another drinks machine. I imagine that. I did not. You're basing your memory on Front Mission 3. Never played 1 and 2. Yeah, that's it, Tron. They were, as far as I'm aware... I don't know. Did you guys? Do you know if you guys got Front Mission in the US? I don't know if it's one of those games that just never got translated into English, like officially. Cool melon. Slightly sweet melon flavoured soda, best enjoyed on a summer's day under a tree, fearing the last drop and having to return to whatever it was you were doing. Work. Let's go and hand that stone to the ghost. I think I know where I'm going. I'm not meant to go this way, but I just want to check over here. See if I missed anything. Oh no, I've roughly been around there. So yeah, I think it's back here. I think. Here's quite bad for knife crime, to be fair. I don't hear about it happening in Brighton too often. But yeah, I think it's just, unfortunately, it's just the kind of go-to crime for over here, I suppose, isn't it? Because of, you know, it's probably the easiest thing to get hold of that could seriously damage someone. I have. I think I have. Really? Can I see? Oh, yes, that's it. I can't describe how this makes me feel. It's like we're together again. Please, you keep it. I can feel myself fading out of this world and I can't take the stone with me. When you hold it, I hope you can find the happiness that it gave me. Yo, couldn't help spying on you. What do you want? You like that stone the spirit gave you?
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
It has a wonderful depth to it. Oh, hoping it was going to be a no. Why? Want to sell it? Why do you want it? Gems that are tied to the suffering of others are one of my collections.
That's strange.
One of? Oh yeah, I also collect antiques from a planet populated by slug scholars. Also got a cabinet of calcified entrails. The cabinet of calcified entrails prayer wreaths from the mad monks in the Venus labyrinths. So, want to sell? 2 blood crystals. One-time offer. Nah. I think I'll hang on to it. Shame. I suppose I'm going to die with this island soon, so no biggie. Don't stress it, love dies. I just wanted a little bit of happiness before the harrowing embrace of oblivion. Yeah, I'm not contributing to your morbid collection, mate. Mostly racially motivated, though. Not really talked about in the papers. Oh, God. Can we just... I mean, this is a very easy thing to agree on. Can we just agree that racists are the fucking dumbest cunts on the entire earth? Really, really, like, annoys the fuck out of me. Okay, we've still got all of these apartments to go and look through. He's trying to get you to change your mind through guilt. Yeah, exactly. Fucking try and guilt trip me, the arsehole. Okay, we're kind of roughly explored everything now. There's a few bits. The dead zone is one of them. Bought everything from that machine. Oh, I should be able to get in here now. Oh, I could anyway. Okay. Oh, does that open this door? Yeah, absolutely. Like, I don't understand it. Like, if I don't like you, it's not because of the colour of your skin. It's because you're a twat. It's very simple. Did I do this one already? Yeah, okay. Don't know if I've gone down there. More drinks there. I could jump over there. Ah, green. Green crests. Not sure where the green doodah is, though. Let's grab this drink while I'm here. C2. Acid's favourite. Premium beer marketed by the arcane idol Crimson Acid. Citrus flavoured and light. Perfect to drink in a bar with friends or at home alone, contemplating all those things you're going to do. Why is there no cider in this game? It's distressing. Press that button already. Oh wait, I think one of the... Was it here? The green one? Yeah. So I need to find a second one. I don't think I've gone underneath there yet. Oh, come on. Fuck's sake. So easy. See if there's any goodies down here. There might be. I don't actually know how useful this this is sometimes. So it all just kind of bleeds into one another. Yeah, it was over here. I don't think I've been down here yet. I have not. There's carved tablets in here. A history of Enchanted Blue. Enchanted Blue, an ancient god who chooses her servants and deceives them with the promise of power. Those that swear allegiance to her work to further her goals and benefit from the gift of physical perfection and strong mind. They change rapidly and dramatically, becoming blessed with beauty and intelligence. In return, they are forever bound to her whims, losing their mind over centuries as they're enraptured by her deception. Currently sealed in the hidden pyramids of the Sahara.
Relic obtained.
The fact that that one was completely separate must mean that's important. Teasing with promises of power, they swear allegiance to her work to further her goals and benefit from the gift of physical perfection and strong mind. Hope Nintendo puts Conquer on Switch soon. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's down to... Well, it's down to Rare again, isn't it? I suppose. Partially, at least. Gazing across an endless cosmic desert. Drifting through an abyssal sea. Dreaming of an antique summit in a monolithic city overlooking an impossible cavern. All the good shit, you know. Sure, I know. Man, the fucking music in this is so good. Sixth island sequence. We unite in hope. A great light falls upon the island. Is it a message from an astral god? Ah, thank you, Fox. Yeah. I haven't actually played Conker's Bad Fur Day. Like, I played it, but I never finished it. I never owned it. Big stretch. And the N64 version is very, very expensive now. Oh yeah, have you seen the doggo, by the way? Bear-chan. We already gave her treats, though. Love Bear-chan. Oh, that was not the button I was hoping to press. Yeah, so I think I've explored most of this bit. See if I can find more of those carvings. Now, I tell you what, the double jump really helps here. Except when I can't use it properly like that. Oh yeah, is there one? I think there's one on top of here. Could be wrong. I am wrong. Oh god, so you're going right back there, Box. That was a 4chan meme, wasn't it? Back in the day. What's the anarchic ghost wanting again? Have you found my envelope? I have not. Please keep looking. Remember, it'll be somewhere near the farm.
Travel unlocked.
Save him.
Getting safe.
Tumblr adopted him? Really?
Download in the day.
Yeah, 4chan was one of those like car crash websites that as a kid you couldn't really help but look at and then regretted it later on. Time moves differently on the island. I can't decide if I like it. Nor can I. It does things to people. What kind of things? It twists people, distorts their hearts. I think that's happened to me. So do I. Still not sure who that is. Who that's meant to be.
Relic obtained.
See, Chaos Domain Whiskey, made in ex-bourbon casks, has a fruity taste. Best savoured in an enveloping fog. Do not look at the other people enjoying the fog. Cocaine Bear isn't... Like, the actual... What happened wasn't anything like the movie, though, was it? I must be close to getting most of these now. Crystal sparkling water. Sparkling water famed for its crispness and delightful mouthfeel. Now there's the other blue doodah.
Key item obtained.
Just can't remember where the actual where to go and put it. I think I did that one. Yeah, is it any good? It looks kind of guff, but yeah, the bear died really quickly, didn't it, in real life, I think. You met that Yuri creep yet? He seems like a bad time. A real bad time. Spineless though, you know, Chief? Like, could that sack of shit actually kill the council? He's got a secret, though. You can tell.
Got it.
Everyone here has a secret. Don't get smart with me, love dies. I bet he's up there as well. Can I ask you a personal question?
I hate demons.
It's been a while since I felt this particular kind of stomach-churning dread. Where did you take a dump in the Idlelands? I didn't see a toilet up there. You don't need to. It's a special, wonderful kind of punishment. You get put in a kind of suspended animation where certain bodily functions aren't needed, but you're still fully conscious.
Got it.
So you are forced to have eternal solitude without even having the luxury of a good bathroom break. Man, I hate the Syndicate. Oh man, that'd be... Without, you know, the pun. That'd be fucking dog shit, wouldn't it? Or fucking shit. You couldn't take a nice dump every now and then.
Crystal obtained.
What if the most apex predator on the entire planet lived more than 10 minutes? God, I hate that creepy fuck. Well, this guy. We're the apex predator though, technically, I think, aren't we? Oh man, the double jump is so rad.
Relic obtained.
Obsequious love letter obtained. Love letter from a young couple. R says he'll kill the moon with a railgun to prove his love to L. Obsequious. Not heard that word before. I wouldn't mind not needing to piss for eternity. No, but like if you needed to piss but you couldn't piss. So you had the feeling of needing to piss but you couldn't. That's up there with the whole passive aggressive curses thing, isn't it? Like the you forever have a wet sock feeling. That was one we came up with. It's a comedy thriller. If you don't mind generic gore, it's fucking funny as shit. Had me tearing in the cinema on one part. Oh, have you actually seen it, John? I didn't realise. Is that the letter the ghost wants? No. No, it said a farm, didn't it? Yeah.
Blood crystal obtained.
Just gonna pick most of these up.
Blood crystal obtained.
Oh, I hear Shinji again. I wonder if this is all the upgrades. How many dead bodies have you seen?
I don't like this.
Enough to last a lifetime? That must be a lot since you're immortal.
Sure.
A lot's happened on these islands. Really wicked shit, I bet. Would love to have seen it. Yeah, he's fucked up. He's up there as well. You can't deal with, like, what, brain gore? I mean, that isn't particularly nice. I think for me, it's anything like, again, we're going back again to blades, but anything involving blades, I can't really handle.
Relic obtained.
Coveted loyalty cards. Loyalty card for the Second Heaven convenience store. They pride themselves on their fried chicken. There's only one convenience store on the island. This card says in association with Dead Nebula. Yeah, anything involving blades. Other than that, like if it's movie gore, I can generally handle it. However, if there's any like if I see real gore, like they did those autopsies on real bodies back on Channel 4 back in the day. And as interesting as it is, it's like, oh no, I can't watch this. This is too horrible. Like knowing that was a real person. I'm really easy. I can disassociate when something is real. Like something from a game, for example, doesn't really bother me because I can tell it's not real. But when I know it's real, it bothers me. I didn't unlock that one.
Travel unlocked. Getting saved.
I don't know, like I think I've only seen bits of Scream 1, but it's pretty unrealistic. So it's, again, that's quite an easy one to not really take too seriously. Let's find the other green one. Oh, razor blade to the eyeball. Ugh. Yuck. No thanks. Can I jump up there? See if I can get on the rail. Uh-oh, stuck. We'll just go the actual way. There's got to be something hidden here, right? No, right, so got all of these buildings to go through. There's tons of secrets up here. Yeah, Scream's got Shaggy, yeah. I forget his real name now. Is it Matthew something?
Fast travel unlocked.
I heard Scream 6 was quite good. I've got to be honest though, like, horror movies don't generally do it for me. That kind of looks right. I'm really terrible with celebrity names.
Fast travel unlocked.
I'll just save there again. Yeah, it's just come out, I think.
Starlight skins obtained.
As far as I'm aware. Let's go around the edge and try and find secret bits. Oh, we do need to talk to our friend a bit more as well.
Blood crystal obtained.
Scream 6 came out like last month, didn't it? Or like a couple of weeks ago? Oh, really? They did that for the Mario Brothers movie, didn't they? You could ring up a number and it was like an advertisement for their plumbing services. Just kind of fun. Oh, if you don't answer, he'll leave a voicemail. Ooh. It's kind of good advertising.
Key item obtained.
Yellow crest. I think it's green crest I was looking for, wasn't it? I spot Shinji. Hey, Shinji. Hey, Love Dies.
Sure.
What's happening? Just enjoying the island, you know. I mean, obviously I hate this place, but you got to make the best of it, haven't you? If you ain't looking on the bright side, you ain't living. That's optimistic. If you're not optimistic, you got a problem. Life's too short.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
All of us in the syndicate are immortal. Then you've got far bigger problems than being optimistic. Anyway, can't stay here yapping. I'm a busy demon. Is that the first time he's actually confirmed himself to be a demon? I can hear him again. Christ, he's everywhere. I saw the thing about the Mario boots. I thought that was kind of odd. Like, why just the boots? Do you think people who find Mario attractive are called Marihos? They are now.
Relic obtained.
Gleaming male idol card obtained. Collectible card of an amateur pornographic actor. Underground pornography often springs up in the apartment blocks. Just what I wanted. Joyous fish food obtained. One of the syndicate's social experiments was to create different social spaces around the apartments. There was decreased violence in this apartment. Feeding animals makes people happier. Ah, there's a ghost fish. A visitor at the end of the world. Taking the view before oblivion. Who are you? Everything and nothing. The sum of this island. A sick little reminder of what must not be allowed. Do you have a name? Makarslan Regelath. Mika, then. Thank you for coming to see me. This is a dying place, but manners are important. What are you doing here? Right now, I want to ask you some questions. You're an investigator. I want you to investigate things. There will be rewards. How did you know I was an investigator? I'm entwined with these apartments. I feel the life breath of them. They're a bad place, more bad than most. Things have happened here. Why do you need things investigating? The desire to know. I came here a long time ago. I possessed this body. It was a mistake. I managed to avoid all manners of hooks and bait while I waited for the island to end. Please tell me about things you have found. Fine. What do you want to know? I thirst for missing knowledge. Where did people play dominoes on this island? What the fuck? This is mad. Yeah, it was the Gulf War, Tron. I think it didn't like fully survive. I think they had to replace the screen or something, didn't they? But it was like mostly working. Father lost his Game Boy on a plane, and because his dad was a pilot, he brought out a box filled to the brim with lost Game Boys. Ah, that's an interesting story, Fox. I'll be like, yeah, all mine. All of the Game Boys. Collect one of each colour. I can tell by the look in your eye that you do not know the answer. Please find dominoes so that you may learn something and come back to me. Wow, okay, that was weird. More water. Aesthetic water. Water filtered through volcanic rock for absolute purity. There aren't any volcanoes on the island. This is bullshit then. Right, so we got a ghost up there. I think that's the 4th ghost we found. What colour did he take? Actually, Tobe's there. Tobe, what did you take? What colour? I always think people without hobbies are natural murderers. If you have nothing to occupy the mind, it is natural to turn to murder. That's chilling, right? Scary. That guy next to you at work that doesn't have a hobby could cut you open. That's quite the logic leap. Can you prove I'm wrong? It's basic criminal science, love dies. Get it together. Laters. Surely it's on the onus is on him to prove that, not us.
Relic obtained.
Discarded pistachios. Good to crack open and focus on while you're thinking about a problem. Do not like pistachios. Pressed fit. Oh, okay. So that's what those are for. So that's down there. There's a second one. Is that... Ah, that might be the other crest. Was it an original Game Boy or was it a colour? Because I had one of the yellow colours back in the day.
Key item obtained.
Alright, so the other one must be over here. Yeah, I had a yellow... I had the original Game Boy I had was the original grey one. And then I got a see-through one to replace that when I like wore it out. I got a yellow Game Boy Color. I had one of the see-through purple Game Boy Advance originals. And then I got a cobalt blue Game Boy SP.
Relic obtained.
How do you say that? Efficacious chilies? I don't know. Looks like someone's growing chilies up here. Let's bring out all the words that I don't know. There's the other crest, I think. There you go. So it's just blood gems. Yeah. What is that pulsing noise? OG grey creamy one, yeah, yeah. Well, it was I think it was grey. I think they tended to go creamy coloured after a while because of like sun damage and whatnot. I think yeah, they're normally meant to be sort of like a white or a grey. Oh, damn, you've had a load of them as well, Tobe. You had the Atomic Purple Game Boy Color, Tron. That was kind of like the... That was kind of the standard one, wasn't it? Like, that was the one they always advertised. Pretty sure he had some Pokemon editions of various ones too. There was, I think there was, I'm almost, yeah, I'm like 100% certain there was a Pikachu yellow, I think it was like Pikachu yellow / blue Game Boy Color, I want to say. How much were Game Boys? How the fuck did you all afford like 20 of them? Well, my first 2 were Christmas presents. So they were under £100, I think, when they came out. But then £100 back then is more than £100 now. I think the rest of them I usually like traded stuff towards them. Yeah, they weren't super expensive, from what I remember. Crying grudge carving. Nearly killed by the Persian army at the Battle of Beyond Revenge. Body was paraded across the country and displayed above the palace in Shatra 0. Tears of the god fertilized the ground. The seat became a sea of lilies. Syndicate members stole the god back and burned the seat to the ground. The god has been moved from island to island ever since, guarded in a pyramid. So is that the one that's in the pyramids that we've got here? Oh, it's a song. More songs. Love a new song. I can hear another collectible. It's down below me. Ah, more drinks. Parallel red. Blend of different fruits and vegetables. Vegetables? Full of vitamins and minerals, often drunk morning after the night before. Oh, okay. I see how it is. Yeah, there's one down... Ah, there it is. I was going to say I can hear it. Tremendous game cards. Shooting game called Wonton 51, made by a long-defunct company. That's a fucking DS cartridge. You had a metallic blue PSP when I traded all my DS games in for, but didn't know how to use. I think I've got that one, Fox. I think that was the... I want to say that was the Slim. It was really nice blue. I think the most expensive one was the original Game Boy. I think it was 189, close to 200. That was probably when it first came out, though. I think they dropped quite quickly in price, didn't they? You just had a tub of Game Boys in your parents' attic. I think I've only got one OG Game Boy, and then I've got one SP now. I've got an original. No, sorry, I've got a Game Boy Advance. Sorry, I've got a DS XL, 3DS XL. A normal one, and I've got a new 3DS XL as well. I see a ghost there. Inquisitive apartment murder report. Newspaper with an article about a string of dismemberments within the apartments. They often happen during the height of summer. People living in cramped conditions give in to dark desires. Damn. A grieving ghost. Wait, a lot of tangos have carrot in. As in, like, the fizzy drink tango. So it turns out hidden on my shelf is a yellow Game Boy Color of Link's Awakening on it. Good choice. In your opinion, Game Boy Advance is the best handheld ever made? I think that's tough, because would you consider a Switch a handheld? Because the Switch is a fucking strong handheld console. They started here. Dragged through the building towards the ocean. But then where? Who started here? Did they go into the sewers? No, that doesn't make sense. Maybe straight into the ocean. But why?
What the hell?
What are you talking about? They must have left some clue.
The investigator is here.
A clue to what? Huh? Oh, I didn't see you. Step aside, please. I'm trying to find my neighbour. Maybe I can help? I'm an investigator. Yes, maybe. But if they were dragged to the beach, where did they go from there? Somewhere out of sight? Undercover, maybe?
I need to investigate this.
Maybe I should try and help them look for whatever it is. Whatever it is might be somewhere covered on the beach. Oh, we already found it. Found this under the pier. Severed arm. What? Wait, is that... It is! Finally, I have proof that my neighbour was murdered. The God Justice marshals weren't interested in helping me. They said it was an accident, but I knew it was murder. I guess I'll never know who did it. I suppose it doesn't really matter now, does it? It's not justice, but at least I have some peace now. Please, take these. Do not let citizen murders go uninvestigated.
Those crystals obtained.
Another ghost solved. The DS with the GBA slot was a good machine, Tron. Yeah, I mean, you could nearly play everything you wanted on that, couldn't you? Also, really want to get all the Game Boy emulations on Steam Deck, but I haven't put the time in to learn how to set them all up yet. I wouldn't imagine it's too bad. I guess you can use something like RetroArch and just chuck it all onto that. I mean, the Steam Deck should completely demolish any kind of GBA emulation, I would have thought, or Game Boy emulation, I should say. Yeah, but it's not entirely portable. It is entirely portable. Oh, what you mean, like, size-wise, it's not? Okay, that's fair. I want to know who designed the 2DS and have strong words with them, because what the fuck? The reason for the 2DS was because loads of kids used to break the hinges on the other DS. And it's probably made by someone that really loved cheese. How's your day going, Love Dies? Having a good time? Having a blast?
Sure.
Investigation is in my blood. That's the spirit. Screw the murder council, so long as you're getting yours, eh?
Nanny, the hell?
That's not what I mean. Later's got to shoot. Oh, we got these ones over here as well. I'm gonna... Oh.
Relic obtained.
Extrinsic fossil obtained. Fossil of an alien being. The earth is covered in these. A citizen must have brought it with them. Let's go and grab those other crystals while I'm around here. That's probably the quickest way to get around.
Crystals obtained.
But also a bit... make you feel sick. Right, I'm kind of nearly getting to the point where I feel like I've explored a good chunk of the place. I was surprisingly brutal to my Switch, throwing it in a pack bag with no case for years. It held up incredibly well. That makes me anxious, Tobe. Did you at least have a screen protector on it? I want Joy-Cons to be made out of what the 3DS nubbin was made out of. Yeah, that would probably work quite well, actually. Oh, it's not just that, though, Tron. It's just got a really good catalogue of games. Yeah, the green one's got to be around here somewhere. I would guess. Let's try going up to the top. Where are ya? Cheerful children's book. Inspirational book about a girl that dreamed of cartoon cakes. Ah, cakes. Who doesn't dream of cake? Not even raw dog in life. Oh, man. Fucking badass, Tobe. Living life on the edge. Oh, yeah, I remember getting that. Done that. Haven't done these other roofs opposite, though. Yeah, the Game Gear was... I mean, the Game Gear was cool, but... I mean, battery technology plus colour screen did not equal good battery life, did it? Oh, okay. Wait, the 3D or the 3DS nub? I thought the 3DS nub was fine, personally. Not the greatest, but it was all right.
Crystal obtained.
I think it was sort of good for that kind of level of that size of handheld. More music over there. Must have nearly all of the tapes now. Imperfect dominoes obtained. Good for killing time. There you go. There's dominoes that the fish wanted. Oh shit, there's more whiskey. Righteous Montserrat t-shirt. Nice fashion. It's a quote from Montserrat. Praise, purity, perfection. Alright, what nonsense they're going to come up with this time. Everywhere you go, there's the hum. Whole island hums with something. Is it dread? No. Maybe. I think it's secrets. They take on a life of their own. They become tangible. Secrets cause dread. Maybe. But if the actual term is irresponsible, okay. I mean, that also works. Yeah, it did feel the nub did feel good, and it didn't drift from what I remember as well. I don't remember any of them getting drift back when we used to sell them. You might want to try those. You know the Pro things you can add on to the side box to make they're like bigger, but they're more comfortable, I think. Oh, are you talking about the secondary nub, Tron? Like for the second stick? No reality whiskey, made with corn, rye and barley, smooth with a taste of brown sugar. Best enjoyed on a rooftop. Hearing nub echo around my living room is honestly so confusing. Yeah, how would you... What would nubbing involve? I'm nubbing around the living room. Oh, never mind. I need to go back to that other one anyway. A tiny penis, nubbing. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I see what you're going for there. Stubby nubby. It's not really what you want to hear as a guy, really, is it? Yeah, I was talking about the I don't know about the others actually, but I was talking about the left stick, not the little nub stick. No, or NoFX have a song called Nubs, and it's about a girl whose limbs are amputated. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's bleak. You were talking about the circle pad thing, yeah. Yeah, the grey rubbery one. There we go. On the roof of one of the apartments, some citizens evidently got together to play and look out at the sea. Simple games allow players to come together to share time and experiences while mastering a competitive game. The world is a horrifying place, but spending time together keeps the cosmic horrors from the proverbial door. Humans are interesting. You wouldn't believe what people drop into pools of water. Here is your reward. Ah, new skin. I thirst for missing knowledge. What happened on island sequence 20? Do I have that? Apparently the mountain collapsed. I do have it. How does a mountain collapse? They don't know. It was supposed to be a perfect island. How can the island creators not know? There are many unknowable things out there. Sometimes we just have to accept them. What happens if you can't accept that? Attachment causes suffering. Letting things go eases the pain. Or you can conjure answers where there are none to give yourself comfort. Most people start conspiracy theories and destroy their lives. Oh, calling out the conspiracy theorists. I'm glad I'm not a human. You should be. Cool. Another skin. Oh, blood crystal this time. What do you think of the music track Go-Go Style? Do I have it? It's a music track that makes me want to stare into the sun. The day starts with a warm sun enveloping our lives in hope before bleaching the world clean under its scorching gaze. The day ends with an orange goodbye. The sun must be revered. Yes, it is quite the music track. What does the zealous carving depict? I think I did that one as well. I can see a flicker of recognition in your eyes. A memory now forgotten. Please return to me when you've reminded yourself. I've not found it.
Blood crystal obtained.
Wow, 3 blood crystals. Right, so yeah, those I need to find one of those. Get down the fucking ladder. One of those ones where you put some blood onto the altar. Let's go and talk to our matey over here. I think I might nearly have dinner ready at that point. Lydia, that's it.
Hey, LD!
How's the investigation going?
Sure.
It's progressing. Going through my suspect list. Am I on it? I guess I must be right. We're all guilty until proven innocent when something like this happens, right? What about getting people to the next island? Anything strange? I'm still in charge of getting the syndicate off this island and onto the next. Some of us got moved, but the rest are stuck here until you crack this thing.
Bullshit.
I've done it for 23 islands without a problem. Once the council began meditating. I keep saying mediating. Once the council began meditating, I started moving us, get a call, do a pickup, go through the gates and onto the next island. Repeat.
The island feels bad, LD.
Let's hang out. Oh, let's ride.
Let's go for a drive, LD.
What led you to the life of an assassin?
But damn it, LD.
How come you're asking me about this now?
I was born to investigate.
We never talked about it before my exile.
What the hell are you talking about?
And now a mass murder happens, you just happen to bring it up?
I need to investigate this.
Don't make me out to be the bad guy. I've just got a job to do. Sorry, LD. Tensions are up.
It's complicated.
I don't like to talk about it, you know. That's behind me. Being an assassin was simple. You don't have to worry about a lot once you got good at it. Find the target, learn the target, end the target. Love, though, that's complicated. That's why I drive and paint. I always need a skill to master. You got a new car since I've been gone. She's pretty, ain't she? Upgraded. Got bored of the muscle car look. Masahiro offered to refit the old girl, but I wanted a change. So here she is. Burn Parliament. What? Once this thing is over, we can go driving for real again. Totally. I hope the next island has roads. The cosmos is fine, but concrete feels different.
Good talk, LD.
You cool if I drop you at the beach, LD?
Thank you.
Sure thing. Thanks for the ride. Yeah, why do you reckon the fish is the last boss? He wants to know everything. We have to fight it. You buying this Henry story? I hope it's him, LD. If it was one of us, the syndicate could collapse. Kiko-chan found him at the scene. He had a knife and the Vic's blood, right? That paints a pretty convincing picture.
The investigator is here.
Maybe it's a little too convincing.
What are you talking about, LD?
You think something else is going on, LD? I'm worried it's too easy to buy the Henry story. What if someone set him up?
Don't test me.
These islands are full of power plays. What if this one is... Yeah, I think that's meant to be an is. What if this one is exploiting our preconceived notion that the oppressed citizens will rise up given the chance? That's a scary thought, LD. Did you have any problems with the council?
Right on, LD.
Nope. Me and Sammy are just living our lives, LD. We're not into the politics and scheming on the island.
Got it.
What about the rest of the syndicate? Anyone come to mind that has a grudge against the council?
What the hell are you talking about?
This is a dark line of questioning, LD.
The island feels bad, LD.
If people find out I've said anything, I'll get a target on me.
I'm glad to be back.
You're an ex-assassin that's cooperating with the lead investigator. You'll be fine. I need your help, Lydia. I've been gone so long. Things are weird on this island.
The island feels bad, LD.
You're telling me. Okay, because it's you. I've started to worry about a couple of people.
Huh?
Yuri's up to no good.
Oh,
What makes you say that? We'll get into that later. Carmelina's the other one.
that's strange.
The architect? Why?
The island feels bad, LD.
Gut feeling, LD. Interesting. I mean, Yuri seems to be... There's definitely something up with him. He's got some kind of hand in it, but I'm not sure if he had anything to do with the murder. Come on then, alibis. Where were you at the time of the murder? Sammy had packed up his bar, so I picked him up. It was his turn to go through the paradise gates to the next island. I took him over there, but before we could go through, they locked in response to the murder. But the logs at the gate confirm this? Should do. We started the warm-up procedure, but then it shut down.
Sure.
What's the deal with the warm-up procedure? You can't just walk through the paradise gates. They're connected to another reality. It takes a lot of power to move between different realities, and it's a complicated procedure. The gates need some time to draw enough power in and do the calculations to get you to the next island. How is that different to just driving around the island? We're not hopping between realities on the island, so we can just cruise. Just a bit of single reality driving, huh?
I'm messing with you.
You got it. Holler at me anytime you want to go for a cruise, LD. What are your thoughts on who's done it so far? I didn't catch it earlier. I'm really not sure. I think Doom Jazz has something to do with it, I think. Because of his because of the damaged rear lift to his what do you call it? His office. Yuri seems to be well, I mean, it might be too obvious, but it looks like Yuri is the reason that Henry has got the demon in the first place. Yeah, there's I need to piece it all together. There's a lot of different things though. I don't think there's any one person involved. I think there's multiple people potentially. Let's talk about your suspicions about Carmelina. Carm's a genius, LD.
Complicated.
The next island will probably be perfect. The next island will probably be perfect. Should have crafted a masterpiece.
Come on, LD.
You've probably heard people talking about Montserrat. He was getting paranoid. He was getting arrogant.
The island feels bad, LD.
For some people, honing their craft is enough. Others need rewards. I don't know if Montserrat was in the credit-giving frame of mind. A slighted genius? Maybe. Yeah, there's a lot of motives for her, isn't there? What about your motive, Lydia? I have to ask about this, Lydia. Do you have a motive for killing the council? Where's the music gone, by the way? I get it, LD. Just doing your job. Nah, me and Sammy haven't got a reason to hit the syndicate like this.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
You happy here?
I'm glad you're back, LD.
As anyone can be. You writing lyrics, Lydia?
Weird.
What do you mean, LD?
Got it.
I found these lyrics in a bottle.
Come on, LD.
No way. That's embarrassing. I should have known the tide around this island was junk. I assume they have some meaning? Never ask a songwriter about their lyrics, LD. If you can't intuit the meaning, you weren't meant to know.
The facts and the truth are not the
Sorry
same.
to ask this, Lydia, but I need you to tell me about the last job you did.
Huh?
You mean moving us to the next island? No, the regime change in Europe before the syndicate.
Bullshit.
Who the hell told you about that? Wait, it was acid, wasn't it?
Come on, LD.
What does this have to do with the council murder?
Don't test me.
The murder has all the hallmarks of a regime change.
Damn it, LD.
Oh, give me a break, LD. Me and Sammy were assassins. We did assassin shit. It was the last job we had to do to buy our freedom. That was millennia ago, a different epoch. It has nothing to do with last night. Had to ask. No, you didn't. Alright, what's Yuri's motive then? Has Yuri got motive for killing the council?
If you can prove it, sure.
He's ambitious and wants power.
If you can prove it, sure.
He hasn't earned it though. Unearned power is bad news, LD.
God damn it, LD.
He used to be small time, a shitty little kid, but one day he got buff. One day?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, it was weird. Almost overnight he became handsome, got six-pack abs and started to be charming.
If you can prove it, sure.
His charm's fake though. He's trying to get his own way all the time. Be careful with him. He's been trying to push his own agenda on the council, but it's never gone well. Montserrat was fixed on his plan. Yuri wasn't going to push him around. I got a bad feeling about him a while back and pulled some records from the Moon database. Here, take them. What's this say? So, motion JH55962 presented by Yuri Knight. Motion table to the council. Yuri Knight formally requests acceptance into the council. Motion was declined. Unanimous vote. Additional note, Yuri Knight became violent and had to be restrained. Yuri Knight threatened leader Montserrat. Yuri Knight was detained and is now under watch. Interesting. Epoch. I'm going to have to look that up, actually, if I'm honest with you. Epoch. Meaning. Particular period of time in history of a person's life. There you go. Try asking Sammy as well. People get loose-lipped in a bar.
It's complicated.
LD, I have something I think we should discuss. What can you tell me about Yuri and what was he doing last night?
Good talk, LD.
I was talking with him all night. He was my handler for the pickups. Pickups?
I'm messing with you.
You know, LD, the move to the next island. The islands exist in separate pockets of reality, so we can't just hop on a boat trip over there. We have to go through the Paradise Gates, get our trans-dimensional travel on. Masahiro Heavy Industries built this car to do it. It's the only thing on the island that can go through the gates, and I'm the ferrywoman. On the night an island ends, I wait for syndicate members to report to Yuri that they're done with their duties. Yuri calls me and arranges a pickup. I grab them and take them through the gates to the new island.
Got it.
You're in contact with him all night?
Come on, LD.
Well, there was a time when I couldn't contact him. When we got to the Paradise Gates, I checked in with him to confirm the warm-up sequence started, but I couldn't get through to him. Any idea why? Is it unusual?
Huh?
It's happened a couple of times before. The reality folding drive sometimes causes it. Just saw it happen last night of all nights. I'll try checking his phone records at a comm tower.
It's complicated.
What is it you want to talk about? To be fair, there's like, when it comes to like the meanings of words, even if I know what they are, I sometimes find it difficult to kind of put it into words, how to describe the definition. Do you guys find that? What do you know about K-Hex's disappearance? I haven't seen him in a while, LD. I was hoping he'd turn up on my list of pickups last night. I thought he was just taking some time out, but he'd be ready to go to the next island.
Come on, LD.
I guess something bad happened. Have you poked around his place on the mountain? Yeah, he's fucking super dead, mate. You don't know what any word means ever. It makes life interesting, doesn't it? I was watching there was this like cooking show in the morning just before I was going to work that my parents had on. And this woman said, I don't know what she was trying to say, but she used the term queef instead of something else. And she had no clue what it meant. It's fucking hilarious. This was like 10 o'clock in the morning. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night?
Right on, LD.
Sorry, LD. Didn't see a Kiko-chan. Have you asked her about it? Did you see the architect last night?
Alan feels bad, LD.
I didn't see her, LD. I was waiting for the call to pick her up. I heard she was at Witness's apartment, if that helps. Did you see Crimson last night?
Why?
Have you asked her yourself, LD? I didn't see her last night. Did you see the doctor? DJ said he was in his clinical night. Have you asked him? Alright, we're getting roughly the same here. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements last night?
What are you talking about, LD?
Real LD? You need to speak to Akiko. Did you see Witness to the End last night? He's usually in his apartment. I heard Calm went to see him though. What do you know about the escape last night? You read the report, LD. That's all I know. You'd have to ask Akiko-chan yourself. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago? Henry caused the demons to corrupt this island, LD. You see the dead zone? Sorry, you've seen the dead zone? It's a nightmare rift we're not allowed into. If you're looking for more answers, try in there. Okay. Ah, probe. This is what she was asking about. Do you have something you want to tell the investigator?
It's complicated.
This is a sensitive subject, LD. For who? It's about someone on the island, but it might be something you don't want to hear about. I'm an investigator. The truth doesn't care about feelings. You know, I told you that Yuri suddenly got ripped overnight. He became a new person? What if it was a god that did it?
That's weird.
You mean a blessing?
What the hell are you talking about?
Deception. That's dangerous talk. The goddess Enchanted Blue bestows physical gifts in return for devotion. We did read that.
It's complicated.
Deception by a god is a crime. I don't want to just accuse him.
Don't test me.
What makes you so sure? He's been going on and on about retrieving her body. She's dormant in the Sahara caverns in the real world. Yuri wants the council to authorize an op to go and get her. That's suicide. Enchanted Blue is guarded by elite custodians. I know. There's no way Montserrat would let it happen. I think that's why he's been pushing to get on the council. If he's been deceived, would he really kill the council? He's not going to be on the new council.
The island feels bad, LD.
What if he doesn't stop until he is? I'll keep your suspicion secret, but I'll look into it. Thanks, Lydia. Well, that's given him another motive. I think, like, him being the secretary to the current head of the council as well, he could, if he's good mates with her, then he could poison her ear, couldn't he? He could whisper into her ear, or whatever it is, to get her to do it, even though she's not necessarily gonna have anything to do with the next council.
Getting saved.
Queef in her ear, yeah, there you go. poison her ear. You know, do you ever get that thing where you know, it's like a well-known saying and you think you know what you're saying, but then you say something completely wrong? I do that all the time. It's my music, damn it. No, it's not. It's not amalgamation. I think it actually does have a terminology, but I couldn't tell you what it is. Oh yeah, is this the dead zone here? Because there's a computer down here. Missing pyramids still. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure where to go now. Syndicate. I guess anyone that's got the thing above their head I can talk to more. Oh yeah, the ghosts I could go and talk to. The vampire ghosts is down here, I think. Spoonerism or malapropism? Malapropism, is that? Malaphor. Ah, okay. How come it's got two terms? Is there like a reasoning behind that? Malapropism. There you go. I found the evidence when I searched the surgery at the Syndicate HQ.
The truth is revealed.
You were the 5th victim. The murders were covered up. The cause of the vampirism was never found. The killer was caught because of you. Me?
The investigator is here.
The killer left a trace of saliva on you. They found him. A citizen. He was arrested. The horror is gone. I can ascend. Take this. A blue demon gave it to me. He could see me.
Blood crystal obtained.
Nice. I think I think I can do the other one as well. Potentially. Right, okay. So malapropism. I'll have to try and remember that. There's some jobbies over here I missed. More whiskey. Oh no.
Blood crystal obtained. Blood crystal obtained.
Loads of blood crystals. Oh, look at him. Do you think whoever did the murder is evil? They have to be right? Murder is evil and so
I
on?
have a bad feeling about this.
Evil is a worthless trait cowards assign to people they wish didn't exist. It's a hand wave. By not examining why we think of them as evil, we learn less about ourselves and our society. The Syndicate is trying to resurrect a race of alien gods that enslaved man and fought millennia-long wars. I don't think you should be spouting off about evil. You know what, Shinji? I agree with you. That's a surprise. I had some time to think in the idle lands. Oh man, I love it when people lose their faith. Have a good one, you heathen. Spoonerism is a personal fave in day-to-day use because you can be like, I'm pooing for a goo. Oh, so malapropism is actually remembering a quote wrong but getting close to it, I guess. Whereas spoonerism is just mixing the letters up. Got it. Okay. Yeah, because I've done that. I quite like doing that as well. It's quite fun. Oh, there's one on top of that. Christ knows how you're going to get up there. Malafor is like, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't look him in the mouth. You hit the nail right on the nose. Yeah, that's... Yeah, so Malafors, I am so good / bad at Malafors. Always doing that shit. I don't know if it's a skill or a curse. Oh, is that another computer? Wait, what? I'm missing pyramids again. Wait, I guess I get the pyramids thing from the pyramids, perhaps? I've said like in the past, like skin of your nose instead of by the skin of your teeth. That kind of thing. I could lie and say I'm doing them deliberately, but I'm definitely not. I did that one. Don't think there's anything else over here while I'm here. No, this is where I'm trying to get to here, because I think there's... Oh, shit. We're drowned. Oh, no, where am I? Oh, actually, that's where I wanted to be. Did I miss that? Oh, it looks like Robinson's. Bizarre lychee. Lychee flavored soft drink. An image appears, a riverbank, blazing sunshine, baseball. A train passes, distant apartment blocks in the summer haze. That's a nice image. Yeah, no worries, Fox. Like I said, I'm gonna head off for dinner soon, but I'm gonna be on most of the night basically. Have a good walk. Dance, come on, get down on the floor. We've taken it upon ourselves to move a little more. Dance, get up, show us what you got. We're gonna rock your party. Now let's take it to the top. Oh, forget it. If you're not gonna beatbox, I'm off. It's more. Is that more whiskey? Oh no. Protest letter obtained. Manifesto letter written by protesting workers. That's the one I needed for the other ghost. Yeah, most of the rest of the ones here I've got. There's one on top of the bridge there. What I'm going to do is... I've got to go in a minute, so my dinner is ready. Just going to see if I've got the thing needed for this ghost. I think this ghost didn't know who they were, and then I found their ID badge. I think. Yeah, I need my din-dins. I'm a growing lad. Ezra Albertine. I found your employee card next to your fish tank. Your fish are doing fine. Ezra Albertine. I wonder if I liked who I am.
The investigator is here.
People often wonder that at the end. The only people that don't are psychopaths. Thank you. I found something. It's in my locker. My locker code is 0120. Now I can ascend. Where's your locker, though?
Key item obtained.
Is that up here? Ah, it could be. Hang on. Let's go and check.
Blood crystal obtained.
Kind of wish those would stay on the map for longer. Oh, wait, how did I miss this one as well? Maybe I didn't have the gems at the time. Provocative flower. Sweet seasonal drink popular with kids, uses flavors from flowers around the island to create a unique taste. I think there's one in here, wasn't there? Is this the locker? Yeah, there you go. This was Ezra's locker. They said they found something and put it in here. This looks like a starlight upgrade. There you go.
Strange.
What kind of life was a power plant worker living where they could find this?
Key item obtained.
Knowledge tablet for starlight. Please install blah blah blah. These carvings were carved by terrible hands with unknown tools on the planet that only exists as the after image of a nightmare. All right. Well, I think that's a good place to stop for a minute.
Game saved.
I wasn't actually expecting to find that yet, but at the same time, I was kind of running out of places to look. So I'm glad I found it.